Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about airline stocks. This comes in response to a viewer question asking if it may be a good time to jump into some airline stocks with the recent scandal with United. And specifically jumping into United stock. Maybe buying that on the dip with the idea that the underlying business really hasn't changed other than some negative press, and over time that should subside and the underlying business should operate as usual and the stock price should tick back up to where it was before the scandal. I thought it'd be kind of a cool little video to take a look at some of the airline stocks to see if they may be good plays moving forward. There are only four major airlines in the United States that occupy about 80 to 90% of all airline travel. So I'm going to be focusing on those four stocks in today's video. Those four stocks are American Airlines here, AAL, Delta Airlines, DAL, Southwest Airlines, LUV, and United here, UAL. So let's kind of dive into these stocks to see if they may be good plays moving forward. American Airlines here, as you can see, over the last day is down 0.95%. Over the last month, up 3.91%. Over the last year, 7.57%. Over the last 5 years, it's up 88.79%, which really does not match with the S&P 500. It looks like it's been trending up here quite considerably since June or so of last year, so about a year ago or so. So it would have been a very, very good play last year. But I think there's still some value here. You can see it's kind of ticked down here a bit over the last year, at least the last 3 months or so, down 7.33%. So this may be a good time to jump in and buying the dip here. It's down 7.33% over the last 3 months here, and really it's been performing quite well over the last year or so. So this may be a good time to buy the dip here with American Airlines. If we take a look at some of the stats for American Airlines, these airlines really don't give a good dividend yield at all. This may be the highest here, 0.857%. You can see the PE ratio is fairly low. And again, that is basically how many dollars is an investor willing to pay for every dollar of earnings. So you spend $9.176 on $1 of earnings, and that is quite low. Market cap there, 21.99 billion. So this may be a good stock to jump into. The 52-week low is 24.85. So it's definitely trended up quite a bit from that number, but the 52-week high is 50.64. So this may be a good stock buying the dip here, at least over the last 3 months here, down 7.33%. Next stock here, DAL, Delta Airlines. Let's kind of take a look at the performance here over the last week here, down 5.47%. 1 month, 5.97, 11.08 over the last 3 months. Over the last year, 5.18, and over the last 5 years, you can see some tremendous growth there, 340.41%. So looks like over the long term, it's performed quite well. And again, as American Airlines kind of pointed out here, buying this last year would have been an excellent play. But I still think there's some room here over the last year, 3 months, and 1 month. It has definitely trended back here a bit. So again, this may be a good time to buy the dip with this particular airline stock. Taking a look at the stats here, this actually does have a little bit higher dividend yield, 1.372%. Again, a very low PE ratio, 8.255. Like American Airlines, it's a very large company. American Airlines, 21.99 billion. Delta, a little bit bigger, 32.17 billion. So this may be a good play here with Delta. Both American Airlines and Delta buying the dip here. The third stock here, Southwest Airlines. I think this has been doing very, very well from what I understand. Let's kind of take a look to see if that's true. Over the last 1 month, 1.7%, 3 months, 8.88%, 1 year, 15.72%, and the last 5 years, 620%. So again, tremendous growth, and it's really taken off here again since last year or so. So again, this may have been a very, very good stock last year, but I think there's still some potential here. Last 3 months, it's up 8.88%. We can see here it's trending down here a bit, quite a bit here. 11% or so from the high here. It's got a very low dividend yield, 0.752%. But again, that's not unusual for airline stocks. PE ratio a little bit higher than the other two, 15.42%. So investors think, based off this PE ratio compared to Delta here at 8.25 5%, or excuse me, of 8.2, and American Airlines at 9.1. They have a little bit more faith moving forward that that Southwest is going to be having a little bit better earnings in the future. Essentially, an investor is willing to pay more money per dollar of earnings for this stock, thinking that in the future this may be a little bit better play. 35.17 billion market cap, which is kind of surprising to me. I thought Southwest was one of the smaller carriers, but wrong about that. 52-week low 35.42, the high 53.81. So again, this may be a good stock moving forward. The investors definitely think this is a better play than American Airlines or Delta so far. And the third stock here, United. As you guys know in the news, it's had quite a bit of negative press. I think it's more turbulence ahead for United. Let's see how the stock has been doing. Over the last day, down 4.27. Week, 5.39. 1 month, it's basically baseline here, maybe up 1%. 3 months, down 7.15. 1 year, 17.3. And 5 years, again, tremendous performance, 197.8%. So I think this is a stock that may be a good play, again, for buying the dip here. American Airlines, Delta, and this stock here, United, definitely fit that description. Let's kind of take a look at the stats here. No dividend yield, PE ratio like American Airlines and Delta, 10.7, 21.73 billion market cap, and the 52-week low, 37.41, the high, 76.8. So again, I think this may be a good stock for buying the dip, as the viewer had suggested in their original question to me. So this one's definitely down 7.15 over the last 3 months. We go back to Delta, down 11. American Airlines down 7.33%. So really the only airline that has been doing anything over the last 3 months has been Southwest. But this may be a good play, picking these up a little bit cheaper for a swing trade, buying the dip here, and then selling the rally. So 4 different stocks here that I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about here with regards to the airline industry. Again, AAL, American Airlines, DAL, Delta, LUV, Southwest, and UAL, United. I think United, Delta, and American Airlines may be a good stock to buy the dip on. Southwest looks like a company that has a lot of potential moving forward, at least from investor optimism with that PE ratio, and you can see over the last 5 years it's up 620.23%, so a lot of good growth there. So let me know what you guys think about the airline stocks, if these would be good stocks moving forward, or maybe we've already missed the opportunity here. Again, like I said, back about a year ago, this would have been a great time to buy these stocks. American Airlines, even Delta here would have been a great play. Southwest would have been a great play as well, and United would have been an awesome play. So a year ago they would have been great plays, but I think they still may be good plays, especially with the trend down over the last 3 months in 3 of these large airline carriers. But let me know what you guys think about these, if you're going to be adding these to your portfolio. I'll probably not add these just because they don't have a dividend yield. I like stocks that have a little bit higher dividend yield than these 4 airline stocks. But let me know what you guys think about these airline stocks. Kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have been learning as much as I have been learning, researching some of the different topics that have been posed to me. Again, if you guys have any questions, any good video ideas, let me know. Yeah, and kind of with that, I'll wrap up the video. Until next video, we'll see you then.